In September 2001, Valerie Kaur was a 20-year-old college junior, studying religion and international affairs. She planned to go to India to interview people about religious conflict. Then, like millions of others, she saw the TV images of the World Trade Towers falling again and again. They were intercut with pictures of a bearded and turbaned Osama bin Laden.
On the third day, I began to read the crawling at the bottom of the screen that read Sikh man killed in Mesa, Arizona.
Welcome to the first edition of the South Asian Voices here in the UK. I'm your host Peta, and tonight we went to the Shepherd's Bush Gurdwara to see the documentary Divided We Fall by Valerie Kaur. The documentary was about Sikhs and how they were affected after 9/11. We got some opinions from the audience members. Take a look.
I think the film Divided We Fall is an amazing execution of today's real threat of terror to the Sikh nationals and those of us who appear to be very Sikh in our appearance. I think that film, like I said, was very well executed and really does highlight the issues that we are facing today.
It's a good film in many ways, but sometimes when I see the Sikhs, when a Sikh is crying, for example, is not a Sikh, the Sikh should never, that's one thing for sure. Sikh does not teach, it's against the teaching of the Sikhism, to cry. Sikhs are lions, they are very brave people.
I thought it was quite interesting. It was a good film, showed you a lot about racial abuse in America.
It's very heart-rending, really touched the heartstrings, and it's really encouraging to know that such a young lady took the initiative to proactively go and seek the truth and identify the issues that Sikhs are really faced with. Personally, I feel it's not only in the US, is it across Europe as well?
And I think it was very good work and very great work, because there was a very hard work for the research. Because as she mentioned in film very earlier, that it's her very first project, so we can neglect the negative things like camera work sometimes was very poor, but editing was very good.
So I'm actually 11 September. I'm actually in New York. So everything seen is my eye. So very big problem in the Sikh community. So I think so this is a good quality and good everything.
I thought it was a very well made film. It definitely showed a very good timeline of what happened and how things were happening with Sikhs and how their feelings were, how sudden it was and how very unprepared we were for it at first, but also how we got together.
And I think this is a very good documentary film which is done by her, and this is the first documentary film made by her, and I think there is a very good effort by her.
It highlights all the prejudices in the world, but at the same time I think that the only way to resolve all the problems is through education, both at a local level, national and international level, where we need one strong leader.
We just came down from the Gurdwara, which is a very, very hard-hitting film, which should be shown in every single Gurdwara in the UK.
I thought it was a good film on how it described abuse in Sikhs.
It's such a good documentary. It's a shame that the BBC corporation like that in this country doesn't actually show something, a documentary like that. That would be an audience that actually needs